welcome everyone to another episode of Starmade. Heck yeah! And it's been quite a while since the previous episode and we're being attacked. Oh my gosh, no! No, they got me! Oh man, they will pay for that. They will... Look at this! They totally paid. They totally paid screwing my intro. What a jackass. Well, so let's try this again. We did have a long break in between this and the last episode, so there's actually a few things that I fancy doing in Starmade. Really, it's continuing on the Mothership, but since the Mothership already dominated in the last two episodes, we should be focusing on something else as well. Maybe, you know, do parts of the Mothership, but also something else. There's, for instance, the wish to slightly terraform or to progress in the terraforming process of this island. I really want this outer ring to develop further, maybe also create a few pathways, maybe one along to this cave, and maybe we can do something with the cave, maybe build a signal tower. That's one thing we could do, and probably also will in this episode. And also we could continue or start building the orbit station, which will be ridiculously large eventually. That's actually really scary how large that will have to be and how long that's probably gonna take, but you know, we're gonna do it piece by piece every now and then. And the last thing we could try and develop is the moving station that is somewhere orbiting. I'm not really sure where at the moment it really is, but I want to make it larger and larger, so eventually I could see it from a position like this. That would be really cool. But other than that, we should be going to it actually. There's not much more to say, so why don't we go ahead and start this with a little terraforming path making time lapse. Enjoy! Alright guys, so here we are with a almost finished tower, at least the foundation. Of course there's gonna be some more decoration as usual. For once I want to stick a few turrets on top of it, as well as a very large docking station. And also you can see we are very close to our orbit. It actually exceeds the atmosphere, as you can see. If I go down low enough, we cannot see the top. During the night you can see the whole tower, and it actually looks badass with all the planets around. This is a really nice spot. There's a lot of stuff going on in this sector. I really like it. A lot of decoration concerning suns and planets. Actually, there's only one sun, but it's an awesome sun. Anyways, there's gonna be a few docking stations for turrets, So I think that's the next thing we should do, as well as a very large docking station. So potentially I can dock larger ships. Of course not the Mothership, because the Mothership in the end is probably gonna be the size of half a planet, because that's only the front. By the way, there's gonna be a back as well. That's about the middle part. I'm not sure if I ever mentioned that, but that's basically the front so far. But you know, that's for another episode. So let's fine-tune this tower a little bit. I also installed a few lights, red lamps, as well as plex beacons on the top, so maybe we can see it from really far away. I'm not sure, but eventually it's just gonna deload the chunks, or however it's called in this game. But yeah, it's a pretty cool tower. Oh, you can see it just, you know, that's great. It just shined. Is that the past of shine? It shone. Anyways, well, let's say, what is that ugly destruction here? That must have been one of the pirates doing some serious damage to our terrain. Anyways, you know, that's eventually gonna happen. So what my intention is with this building, it's gonna be a power tower, basically, with a lot of power modules, as well as a defensive tower and a beacon tower. So it has three purposes in one, but I have to be honest with you guys, there's gonna be a lot of buildings with no purposes, because I want to make this a city planet, connecting maybe with other planets. That would be nice. So there would be a bridge to another planet. I'm not sure if that is even possible because of the rotation, but it could be possible that, for instance, once every day or every orbital cycle we could connect up the two bridges. That would be kind of crazy. I'm not sure if that is possible, but I'm not gonna stop until I break the game. So that's the series. So let's continue and not babbling around too much. Well guys, this is much more agonizing than I anticipated. What we have to do is buy a few of our satellite turrets that we have built in the previous episode, and they all spawn around here. So yeah, there it is. What I want is to get out of my ship core, like that. Get my ship core back, and we're gonna enter the turret, and we want to bring it over there. This is the not so agonizing part, of course. That's all working fine. We already have 4 turrets installed. That's a good thing, and I'm already looking forward for when they get into action the first time and they switch directions a little bit. So if I hit the R key right now, we spawn inside the tower with no gravity on, so that's kind of a glitch. But if I exit the area, I think I have to exit on this side. Yeah, this is the Bobby AI module, and we want to activate this guy. It's a turret. There we go, and aim at any active. That's what we want. But as soon as I exit this area, we will experience some gravity. So even if I go back now, you see the gravity is suddenly on. So that's kind of weird. Maybe it's because I have to step on a block before. I don't know. I cannot make any assumptions. But that's what we have to do for all of the turrets. And of course that is a process. I'm not gonna drag you through, at least not the whole one. We might do one more just because it is so beautiful. And this guy is waiting for me. And right here, this one is actually gonna be agonizing enough because I believe I cannot escape the gravitational field. Right here, let me exit. No, wait, no! Okay, we have to get back and do the whole thing over. But once it is installed, I'm sure we are gonna kick some pirates' asses. Alright, great. So I finished 2 of the sites. I don't know how to get rid of the the blue markers, I'm sure there must be a way to get rid of them, because eventually it gets really annoying. I would like to get rid of everything that is a turret. I don't want it to be marked. So if you know how to achieve that, actually let me know down in the comment section. But I think it's enough with this tower for today's episode. We're gonna continue in a next episode, making this a bit more interesting, and also maybe do something with the area down below. But other than that, let's do something else right now. Well guys, I was thinking a bit and moved my mothership around, and I thought, since we cannot really have a docking station for the mothership, it would be nice to maybe create one ourselves. So this is kind of a secure tower, and to be honest, I had bad experiences with pirates. If we have a look at one of the drives, which is heavily damaged, and that is not a good thing. You can see right here, that's something I will have to fix, and I cannot build this mothership out in space because every now and then we are getting attacked, and I need to have this somewhere close where it is kind of safe. So I thought we could make some kind of docking clamps, so I moved it exactly in the center, more or less, and we could expand on this tower in order to create our own docking clamps, because I know this is going to be the final width of the front part. The back part will be much larger, so maybe there's going to be another tower right here supporting the back part, and whenever we get our mothership back to the home planet, we can kind of simulate that we are actually docking it. Let's try that out. Well guys, I've been making a few modifications that I haven't shown in the time lapse. For once I've installed a few more lamps that shall serve as a guidance unit. Also I made another entryway towards the core, another a simple staircase, because I simply couldn't manage to get out of the gravitational field of the planet, and I just kept falling down, couldn't access my core, so I solved this problem. Also, we have access from right here with a nice little door and some plex lifters. But before we have a look at that, check out this cockpit that I installed. This is going to be the cockpit that we only use in order to dock onto things, and I'm gonna make it emerge into the mothership a little bit more. This is all just outlines and frames that you can see here in order to get this thing working. But let's go into flight mode, switch to our docking port, and all I have to do is hit the C key, so we will be aligned properly, and all we have to do is go towards the middle lamp here. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. I have to go like this, very slowly. Right now our mass is not too heavy, so I'm thrusting really fast, but I'm going towards the upper lamp right here, and all we have to do is go down until we reach the lowest one, like that, And now we should be docked properly. As you can see, I'm perfectly fitting into my clamps. That is great, and I can just leave it here, and if we exit the ship, we should be able to take our staircase, like so. And we can also access this door, which will lead to our plex lifter that we can use in order to get down, I believe. Oh, I just shut the door. Yeah, I will have to find a proper solution for that. What is this plex lifter doing? Anyways, we are affected by gravity now, and we could access the tower and go down properly, just like that. And also it works the other way around. I can go to my mothership, but you know, this is just for an immersion feeling or an RPG feeling, because the truth is I'm probably gonna take ship core in order to access my ship a little bit quicker than using the plex lifters. The plex lifters are really slow, but that seems like a nice solution in order to dock my mothership onto the planet in some way. Pretty cool, I have to say. Well guys, I think to finish off and round up this episode, we are gonna install our last planet turret. My mothership is safely docked, I just love it. I'm gonna take that core, and this is actually the last one that I have space for, I believe so. And one curious thing I noticed about them, I could only install them into a specific direction, otherwise it just didn't work. That is really weird. So I mean the docking stations, I had to install them in a very specific direction in order for the ships to be able to dock, or the turrets. Now let's get back into flight mode, and where is the last docking station? Over there. Oh, actually there's one more spot. I'm probably gonna do that off camera, but whoop! Actually we're gonna do it right here. Dock! No, I missed it! There we go! Come on, dock! Jeez, there we are. And we are gonna fall through the ground, no problemo. Let's just get back up again. And, oh crap, I have to somehow get into, into here, so that we can access the AI. Can I even do that? Can I fit here? No, I don't fit. Crap! That's not good. That's definitely not good. So I will have to pillar up then. Jeez. Jeez, never ever build a base on a planet. That is a very bad idea. Gravity just sucks in this game. Oh my gosh. But we can do it. We can do it. Once it is installed, it will look pretty nifty. I have to say, this planet will look awesome when it is done. At least the way I have visualized it in my head. So there we go. Turret. And we're good to go. We should... No! Oh crap. Take this apart. Can we do it? Yeah. Jeez. Ah. You see what I have to put up with? That's not good. Yeah. There we go. We did it. Anyways, I'm gonna install the rest off camera. I think we have achieved enough in today's episode. At this point, I also want to thank you for the support you're giving the series. I'm really enjoying it, and looking at the statistics is really motivational on this series. So a big thank you from me at this point, and just, you know, let me know what you want to see next up. I can, you know, improve on the mothership, get going with that. We can do some more terraforming. There's actually a lot of possibilities, but in the end it's just a sandbox game, and that's one thing I talked over with Robin, that this game really needs a survival mode, more than just pirates and stuff like that. It should be more of a challenge. Right now the only challenge is if the shop has enough of the items that you want, basically. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching and your support. Have a great time and see you soon. Bye bye.